caregivers, we're going to talk a little bit about how routines can save the day in terms of getting your child ready for school. And at this point, whether that be in person or virtual, routines are golden in terms of helping kids this age manage their anxiety and manage their day. And they will help you establish some sort of sanity for yourself. When we talk about routines, one of the first things you want to think about is the sleep that your child is getting. Most kids this age do not get as much sleep as they need, which is somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 hours. And a bedtime routine that's consistent and at the same time and pretty early. Most of the time, parents are very surprised at how early they need to get their kids to bed. So if your child is going to bed at, a lot of kindergartners go to bed at 7 or 8 or 8:30 because they really need to be rested for the day, especially if they're FaceTime full day school. But you, if you are going to be teaching them and working with them, want a rested kid too, not a crabby kid. So you got to start doing that way before school starts so that their bodies are acclimated to that schedule. Some parents use room darkening shades, whatever it takes. You have a routine, so you do the same thing every night at about the same time. I know it's hard, especially in summer, but it will actually help you in the long run. Another part of a good routine is make sure they have a good breakfast. Again, whether you're going to be doing school at home or whether they're going to be going somewhere, and a good breakfast should include some protein. So even a cheese stick with an apple or a yogurt or something that includes some protein is better than like a carbohydrate breakfast like a Pop-Tart or something. A new routine we have to work on now in this day and age is mask wearing. So I've got my 5-star kindergarten club listening mask on. Even if you're starting school virtually, you want to help kids get into a habit of wearing a mask so it won't be so hard when they start school. So I heard one suggestion that if they wear a mask while they're on technology, that's kind of a good concrete way to have a structure schedule about when to wear a mask. And you can kind of think about how you want to do that. You want to get organized. Have a place to put all the school forms, the papers you're going to print off. I like doing little bins, one for each child. So I have 3 kids, I have 3 bins, and I put the forms for each one in their bin. And I try to do it right away because if you get a stack going and a mess going, it's hard to find things. Your workspace. You want to find a consistent space where your child can work with you. And if you have a desk, it could be a desk. It could just be a little place that you put, masking tape around on the floor, and this is your office. I know one mom that put her child in a big cardboard box and put all his supplies in because he had toddler brothers and sisters. Whatever it is, have a workspace for your child that's consistent. And you want to remember, do not have background noise. Background noise, the research shows, then that would be like having the radio on, having television on. Kids who do things with a lot of background noise like that, they tend to have worse attention spans. It really is hard for the brain to multitask like that. So if you can find a quiet space, and I know this is hard when you have more than one child, but we're all going to try our best. Some specific things that you want to teach your child to get ready for the first day, because at some point they'll be going in with a classroom and a teacher. Tell them the name of their school. Tell them the name of their school district. Tell them the name of their teacher. It's important to stick to the facts. So I learned the hard way. You don't want to say, ooh, that teacher seems really nice, or you're going to love kindergarten when you go with your friends. This is a hard year for all of us. It's going to be hard. We want to stick to the facts. And we don't even know sometimes what they are with Corona and school district plans. So say what you know. We're starting off on the computer. When the schools know that it's going to be healthy and safe, then they will tell us when you can go to John Dewey Elementary or whatever the building is. At the school, they have computers. At the school, they have a playground. We don't know what you're going to be doing when you get there, but we'll find out. You don't want to promise something that you can't deliver on. They're very concrete. Kids are going to keep something in their head and it's going to be disappointing. So be careful what you say and stick to the facts. And if you don't know, it's better to say we don't know than to make things up or project something that you think might happen. Kids are concrete, so if they can see the playground, if it's open, even if you're doing school at home, it would be great to build that into your routine. Going maybe once a week or something to play in the playground. Now you're going to have to check if you're allowed to do that. Once you're allowed, seeing the school, meeting the teacher, all those things will be awesome. Right now, we are in a weird time where we just don't know what we're allowed to do, but let's do as much as we can do to help get the kids ready. I always tell people they can pretend to play school with their kids. Well, guess what? This year you don't have to pretend. You really can. You will be the teacher. You will be working with the teacher. Some of you will do synchronistic learning where the teacher will be teaching the kids on the computer via Zoom. Some will do asynchronistic where the teacher will give you assignments and you're responsible for doing it, and some will have some combination. Part of getting organized is make sure you have a calendar, make sure you put stuff down so that you don't miss any of those meetings. Anytime you have a chance for your child to see the teacher, on Zoom or whatever, take advantage, really. If there's any parent meetings, take advantage. You want to do as much as you can to keep a structure. Speaking of structure, picture schedules or written schedules really help kids. You can make one for each day. So here's one: breakfast, reading time, Zoom with the teacher, math, lunch, play, writing. You can make a schedule for each day. When kids know what to expect, they're going to do better for you. And I have these little stars over here, and they are for brain breaks. Your kids are gonna need breaks. They're gonna need some time to be kids, to play, especially in these stressful times. And brain breaks are best if they can have physical activity. Run around the house 3 times. Let's go for a walk. Let's take a break and do a nature walk. Ride your bicycle. You don't want to put them on technology or watching TV for their break. They're going to have enough of that, and these little kids need to move. So brain breaks should be included in the day, as should some time to play. And it's rough. We're in uncharted territory. Seek help. Contact the libraries. Contact your support system in your schools. Talk to the teachers. Communicate as much as you can. Find out what the teacher likes, if that's email or Zoom or a classroom dojo system or calling them. Stay connected. This is hard. We're all going to do our best. Don't be too hard on yourself. If things are difficult with your child, the most important thing is to cut yourself and your child a break. We want to keep learning positive, so it's always best to step away, not to get into a power struggle with your child. It's hard for parents to be teachers. It's not what we usually do, but we're going to try our best and we're going to try and keep it positive. Your job is to keep your child excited about learning, and there's some tricks that we can use along the way to make it a little easier for them and also for you. Good luck. Take care.